dark. You guys keep your eyes open, alright? I'm gonna keep mine closed. Look, folks, a root canal. All the pictures that you want. No one of these guys do have their trunks on. You see that guy over there by the waterfall? He's so important he has his own shower. He has a big shower in this pool. And right beneath him are just a couple little squirts. Now these guys are pretty playful. We'll try to get a swim, but we're not going to let them, are we, folks? Oh, looks like that guy's going to try. Ha 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 ha, you thought you had us. You thought you had us. You thought you had us. Uh-oh. Folks are on both sides. We're gonna go by real fast before this guy can reload. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Look out! Alright, you guys. Look what we encountered today, folks, here at the Walt Disney World Resort. A lion. Alright, folks, on the count of three, we're all gonna say hi to the boat in front of us. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hi! They're paralyzed with fear.
Nothing to remember you by.
Thank you. Okay, I'm not your watch here. All right, looks like we're all just out here, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hello, everybody. My name is Justin, and down there at the end of the dock is my assistant Sarah. We'd like to welcome you to the Disney Enfield Studios Backlot Tour. Your tour is going to begin right here in our special effects water tank. Now, water tanks like this one continue to play a major role in action films. Hear the explosive, out-of-control mayhem. You've seen such films as Crimson Tide, The Rock, and Pearl Harbor can be created by using large-scale physical and mechanical effects. The action is then filmed in a carefully planned sequence of events. Today, we're going to be shooting our own action sequence called Harbor Attack, using made-to-sale effects directors like Michael Bay used in our film. In fact, if you take a look at those overhead monitors, here's Michael to set the scene now.
In this scene, the patrol is on a surveillance mission, searching the skies for enemy aircraft. Crew is caught off guard when the real danger surfaces from beneath the sea. It is going to require a full range of physical effects, split-second timing, and careful direction. We have the lights, we have the cameras. All we need now is the action.
And if anybody knows serious action, it's certainly Michael Bay. Some of the effects we'll be adding to the action in this scene include water cannons, pressurized up to 100 pounds per square inch bullet hits, which was the program at the time depending on shooting the visuals and eventually the pattern of the sound effects. The last and probably most important physical effect in an action scene is fire, which must be ignited at the precise moment because it takes a lot of work and time to reset the charge and form explosion. Of course, the number one consideration in the timing of all these effects is the safety of the actors and actresses on set. And that's where you come in. How was your name, sir? Dave Derwin. Everyone say hi, Dave. Hi, Dave! Dave, you've been cast as the role of mechanic on our PT boat, which means your scene takes place down in our engine room. So you love you, sir. To get you to the mission. Now we're going to be shooting 2 different scenes today, but not in the order they appear in the script. Most movies today are shot out of sequence, which means the actors have to react to a situation that hasn't even been filmed yet. Now this can be a real challenge. So it's the director's job to provide the motivation. All right, Dave, here's the setup. That foam next to you is going to buzz right before 800 gallons of water dump out of those tanks, fly down that chute, and slam into you like a freight train. Feel motivated to hang on? All right, good. And it's actually 1,000 gallons, but there's a fine line between motivation and fear. All right, here we go. Places, everybody. Can I play that, please? All right, remember your engines have just been shot out, and action. Look to your right, check the engine. All right, now look at that phone. Cops your passing. Keep talking to her, tell her that you're in real big trouble. All right, keep talking, and cut. That's why we call it a physical effect. Let's give a big round of applause. Hey, you were great in that last scene. In fact, you were so good, I'm putting you for another scene. All I need you to do is sit in that chair and try to act dry. Now we're going to take that shot and start to our next scene, and you'll see how it all comes together in the final sequence. The next setup takes place on the deck of our PT boat. Let's take this time for a break crew, sir.
How about a big round of applause for Captain Leanne and the Brady Deck crew Bryce and Adam? The cast of crew is standing by.
Thank you, sir. Can I get play that? Can I get play that, please? All right, we're returning to our surveillance mission. Action. You hear it looks like approaching. Captain, search the mines. This guy is flying their plane. Heavy fire, 10 o'clock. Surprise, you're stuck. You're in trouble because it's coming up for another run. Captain, turn the wheel. Get that go down there. Hey, deck crew. Deck crew, go over to the right-hand side of the boat. Point down to the water. Think you see an enemy from here? All right. You think it's over. You start to relax. But just then you hear more planes approaching. You look to the skies and point. Enemy bombers at 12 o'clock at the front of the boat. Bombs away. Everybody get to deck. Congratulations, you won't be alive in the real attack. But just then you notice 2 more torpedoes coming in fast at your stern. They pass underneath your boat, point to the audience and say, look out! Look out! And cut. Let's give them a big round of applause. And now let's see what the final sequence looks and sounds like when we add in some computer-generated images, a few lines of pre-recorded dialogue, and a browser musical score. Take a look at those overhead monitors as we proudly present Arbor Attack.
Lucky 13 stories tall and is capped off by a giant set of Mickey Mouse ears. Each ear weighs more than 5,000 pounds, and its 28.5-foot diameter translates into a hat size of 342 3/8. We know the hat size because past holiday seasons we put a big stocking cap up there. Now the Disney MGM Studios is much more than a theme park. It's a high-tech working production center that features sound stages, outdoor sets, rubber elephants, state-of-the-art editing facilities, recording studios, and everything else needed to produce movies, television shows, and even live radio broadcasts. There are usually a number of productions taking place throughout the studios. For example, today some new special effects are being tested on the back lot. And Melissa is in contact with our production coordinator, and if she can get us clearance, we might be able to drive through that set later on if they're on lunch. Coming up now, though, we have the first of many props we'll see today along the route. If you look to your right, you'll see 2 P-40 aircraft from the Touchstone hit film Pearl Harbor. These are 2 of the 16 that were built to use in the movie, and they're molded from a real P-40 Warhawk airplane out of fiberglass covering a steel frame. Their propellers are made out of wood and were spun by hydraulic motors inside. You may remember seeing more than 16 of these in the movie, and you did, but the rest were all created on the computer. In fact, there were only 12 real airplanes used in the entire filming. The square-shaped buildings to your left are called bungalows. They provide office space for our production companies. Here, the day-to-day business is taken care of before shooting begins. And if you look over your right shoulder, you'll get your last eye pull up the Eiffel Tower before we duck inside for just a few minutes. We're now entering one of the most glamorous areas of our studios, our award-winning creative costuming department. In costuming, the whole process begins with a designer's sketch. You can see examples of our designer's artwork along the walls on either side. Then our team of seamstresses and tailors go to work to turn those drawings into finished garments worn by our performers. If you look in the display cases on your left, you'll see costumes worn in Sweet Home Alabama, The Rookie, Signs, Tuck Everlasting, and the Royal Tenenbaums. Our team of over 250 skilled professionals uses almost 1.5 million yards of fabric every year to create more than 25,000 costumes. All this activity makes this the largest working wardrobe in the world, with more than 3 million costumes in our closet. Coming up on your right is a blacklight painting studio set up by our scenic artists. The murals painted here are used all over the Walt Disney World Resort, and when they're hung under black light, they provide a realistic 3D effect. You'll see this in use at such attractions as Rock and Roller Coaster, Tower of Terror, as well as Fantasmic. Over to the left in the scenic shop, our creative artists and craftspeople build and maintain the many sets that are used out on location in our backlot and in our theme park. They made everything here from the wheel for the Wheel of Fortune to sets for the Rosie O'Donnell show. One of the great things about the movies is that they can take us to so many different places. From the house next door to a dangerous canyon to the bottom of the ocean. We're now entering our back lot where Melissa can take us to any of those places that I just mentioned. For example, if we were shooting an undersea water adventure, we would head for that green tent down the left. Inside is our underwater special effects camera tank. It resembles a large swimming pool, but the bottom is 16 feet deep and it's been made up to look like the ocean floor. It was recently used to film segments for America's Most Wanted, and this provides a much safer and more controlled environment than shooting out in nature. Well, as we go further into our back lot, we're entering an area known as Residential Street. If you look at the first house on your right, you'll see that it really is an open house. There are no insides or backs to any of these houses. They're only facades or false fronts. And because different scripts call for different neighborhoods, each one of the 8 houses on this street has been designed to resemble a different style of American architecture. When Jim Varney was here filming Ernest Saves Christmas, the second house on the right, number 242, was used for the exterior shots of Vern's house. If you look through, you can see that there really is nothing inside, and there is no inside. You can look straight through the house. Now, each one of these houses has been used in various productions, whether for movies, television shows, or commercials, but a few of our more famous houses are coming up. For 7 seasons, the beige Hawaiian-style house on the left was home to the Emmy Award-winning Golden Girls, Dorothy, Rose, Sophia, and Blanche. All the exterior footage was done right here, and then combined with interior footage shot at a soundstage in California. This is why the girls never checked their mail. It would have been a 3,000-mile walk. And next to the Golden Girls house, that blue house you may recognize if you have the Disney Channel, it's Alice's Home and Adventures in Wonderland, a children's educational series. And across the street from Alice's house, that 2-story facade was home to the wacky television neighbors of the Golden Girls, the Westons on Empty Nest. Now, when production companies go to cities and towns to shoot on location, there are often a number of things they have little to no control over. Things like crowds, traffic, and noise. That's why they often prefer to shoot on a back lot, just like the one we're passing through right now. Now we're going to round the corner and go even further into our back lot. Directly in front of us is our New York Street set, and we'll be returning here later on. Right now I want to wave to everybody in the back of my shuttle. I don't see you folks back there too often, but I'm thinking about you up here. Oh, you're not going to wave back? Come on. All right. You are doing an excellent job of keeping up. That is amazing. It's like we're all connected. One of the most popular parts of movies these days are all the action scenes, with lots of chases, crashes, and explosions. You may wonder where all the planes, cars, and buses go after they've been shot at, chased, and exploded. A lot of them end up right here in our boneyard. The 3 large totem heads were used as Viking-era set pieces in The 13th Warrior, starring Antonio Banderas. Christopher Lloyd crashed that spaceship as My Favorite Martian, and those next 2 props are for you Star Wars fans. The first is the sand skip from Return of the Jedi, and the second is the snowspeeder from The Empire Strikes Back. Now, many of these military-style vehicles were used by director Steven Spielberg in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Notice how the tread on the tank is actually made out of foam rubber and not steel. This saves lots of wear and tear on our actors who get repeatedly thrown on top of it. The 2 little mine cars are from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. And speaking of Doom, this huge mechanical monster was Judge Doom's Toontown Ditmobile in the Oscar award-winning film Who Framed Roger Rabbit. The next few props are also from that movie, which incidentally comes out on DVD today. This orange Pacific Electric trolley car is actually just a modified bus. Notice how the steel wheels are just fiberglass covers. You may recognize the yellow helicopter if you've been over to Epcot. It was flown by Bill Nye the Science Guy in Ellen's Energy Adventure, now playing at the Universe of Energy. The cockpit was used in Blue Thunder, and those two vintage airplanes in Disney's The Rocketeer. The long black speedboat was custom built for Disney Presents The 100 Lives of Blackjack Savage, and it was clocked at over 70 miles per hour. The next few props are from Starship Troopers, and that last silver space hot on the corner was Max in Flight of the Navigator. If you look across the canal, you'll get a real backstage view of Residential Street. Not so glamorous from this side. Notice how the architectural details, like the shingles on the roof, end just out of camera range. We only build what the camera needs to see. It's a very old Hollywood production trick called saving money. The large scanning set is coming up. It's been used in several TV specials and commercials. This is where they were shooting those special effects earlier, and I can see that Melissa has gotten those plans to go inside. I do have to warn you, it gets quite bumpy. Hold on to all your loose articles, cameras, purses, small children, anything like that. Remember to leave needed at all times. Now this canyon is based on an actual canyon out in Southern California, and it took our production crew just under 6 months to build. Quite a long time for just one set, but considering how long it takes for nature to build the same thing, it's really not that bad. We'll stop just ahead of you folks in the back to take a look. Just above us is a special platform where production crews can mount their cameras to shoot down into the set. That tanker truck used to be out in our boneyard, and since we couldn't just drive it across the ravine, we had to hoist it up and over the canyon walls and lower it down into place for this one shot. Earlier today, the production crew was testing some rain effects. Maybe if they're still around, they can do that again before we have to leave. Because time is money, we have to be able to create just about everything on the back lot, including the weather. Oh, thank you, production crew. Now, this rain is created using high-powered spouts located just above us out of camera range. Now, we'll at the end of the spout, spray that water outward in a crisscross pattern to give it a more natural look as it's falling. Now, as you can see, the whole canyon is just getting wet. The water's only off. Production crew, I've got a shuttle of visitors down here. Production crew, come and see, give me 1 minute to get my shuttle out of here. Production crew. Hold on, everybody. This does not look good. And those large gray pipes carry the water for the flash flood. The flood was created when we opened the gates of 3 large tanks at the top of the canyon, sending more than 70,000 gallons of water thundering towards our shuttle. To increase dramatic effect, some of that water was flown in through air cannons that are so powerful they could shoot a basketball up and over the Empire State Building. The earthquake was created using hydraulic shaker tables under the bridge, but are so strong they could flip a small car over the railing and into the ravine. The Catskill Canyon was originally created with the help of a Hollywood special effects team, and what seemed like an out-of-control disaster was actually a very safe, computerized sequence of events. It can all be reset in just 3.5 minutes, which is just enough time for our next load of visitors. Well, from the Canyons of California, Melissa's going to take us back to the streets of New York in a Hollywood minute. Sit back and relax. Coming up on your right is a plane that has very special meaning to us here at the Disney MGM Studios. It was Walt Disney's personal plane known as the 234 Mickey Mouse, and it was used on scouting missions to Central Florida to find the perfect location for Walt Disney World. Now we're going to pass another shuttle up ahead, so give him a wave and act dry. Coming up several drops from good break on the rabbit. Alright, now as we round this corner, I'll give one more wave to everybody at the back of my shuttle. Everybody survived Catastrophe Canyon? We didn't lose anybody? No. Alright. Now if you look through the bushes on your right, to the back of the building coming up, you'll see the steel structures that keep our backlot standing. They were built with Florida weather in mind and can withstand hurricane-force winds of up to 100 miles per hour. Pretty impressive considering there's not a real brick in any of these buildings. There's a great photo opportunity coming up as we pass the Washington Square Arch. Take a look to your right and you'll see the New York skyline right here in Orlando. It's an old Hollywood movie trick called Forced Perspective. The real Empire State Building stands over 100 stories tall. Ours is just over 4 stories. Melissa says 5, but that's another story. That does bring us to the end of our tour this afternoon, where you'll find the American Film Institute Showcase. The entrance is towards the front of the shuttle, through the sliding glass doors, and this is your one and only exit back out into the park. Please look around you, gather up all your personal belongings, and remain seated until the shuttle comes to a complete stop. Once again, my name is Terry. Your driver was Melissa, and that's John waiting for you on the dock.
And George Lucas. To celebrate the 25th anniversary of The Muppet Show, Kermit the Frog did something very special last year. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and privilege to introduce for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Kermit the Frog. And that very same summer of 1977, George Lucas took us all on a journey to a galaxy introduced us to a beautiful princess and her knight in shining cotton. From Star Wars, it's R2-D2, Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, and their dad. Now, Walt Disney would be the first to admit he got his best story ideas by copying old fables and fairy tales. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for this next one, we had to go back just about as far as you can go. 1,500-year-old Chinese legend, Fa Mulan. Here is Mulan herself with her guardian dragon, Mushu. This parade is being brought to you by Chevrolet and Monsters Incorporated. Monsters Incorporated. We scare because we care. I'm proud to say that the power for today's parade comes not from the screams of small children, but rather from the sound of children find in the rough. Here is, ladies and gentlemen, from Aladdin, it's Aladdin, Jasmine, and the genie who still owes me 2 wishes. Hey genie, tell you what, if you get the phone number of these 2 girls sitting here on the side of the street, we'll call it even. No? Oh, sorry. Oh, that's fine. Nothing. Disney princess. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Snow White. Toward the end of his career, Walt Disney became awfully fond of saying, "I hope we never lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse." But I think today we know that it was really all started by a man by the name of Walt Disney, a man with a dream and a mouse. Well, I want to see every last one of you up on your feet. I want to hear you scream, clap, and yell for the big cheese, the mouse behind the man. Everybody go nuts for Mickey Mouse!
Gotta tell you though, after going in towards the end, you didn't have to cut attack close to the ball, really.
Well, you know what, boss? I like it better that way.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, the hard part was just keeping the hat on.
Hey, go on, Jim. I'm scared, nervous.
Oh, it's actually crazy not to be. See, folks, that boulder is unbelievably heavy. In fact, look at it. We'll roll it up there.
You mean that folder right there? Hey, guys! How you doing? Carl, thanks. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, world's strongest technicians right there, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not a real boulder, but it's not a capital hill, right?
Are you sure about that? Okay, he's right. You know, in fact, we took over 400 pounds of rubber to make that boulder roll and look real. And if 400 pounds of rubber hits you, what? It do some damage.
Yeah, that's true. No boulder. There's a certain amount of risk involved in each and every stump and tooth here. If it wasn't, the stump didn't watch my back. I never would have done it. It's all about teamwork.
It's all about you.
All right, Mike, I gotta get ready for the next scene. Yeah.
Jay Sugar, ladies and gentlemen. Rope downs. And speed.
Stone 16, 124, Apple, Cairo, counter, take 1, march.
Playback, background action.
And action! Throw a good punch.
A punch?
Yeah.
All right, Daryl. Wow. Come here. Boss wants you to punch somebody.
Ready, go. Just like, I'm having a good party here, and Daryl is one of my Daryl, let's get ready for the next shot. I'll use this right here. Come on, big scene. Come on. You don't mind helping me with this, do you?
Not at all, no.
This is something very basic. Government's the deal. Larry, this is Kristen. I think she says she'll be fine, okay?
Hi, Larry. Thanks for helping us out. Look at your basic fight routine. Yeah, my boss is just explaining that to you, so why don't you stand right there and don't move, okay? Now, in the fight routine, actually, taking a punch, is just as important as throwing. Okay. Oh, you okay? Okay, great. Come on over here. Yeah, you see what I mean? You really can get hurt. You don't have the right timing. Okay. Get your back on your feet. You're moving around. Okay. I just want to get back to Okay, you see? It takes guts, coordination, and of course the real level head.
Chris, what are you doing? Whoa, 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 whoa,
Except for the minor factor that something like this does take a lot of rehearsal.
Or a lot of extras. No, that's not what I meant. Kristen, do it. Just get him on his feet, make sure he's okay.
I'm really sorry, Boss.
That's me.
Oh, okay. Hey, excuse me there, sir. Come on, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, stunt actor Lawrence Chavez. Oh, yeah. Allison Alicia. Ladies and gentlemen, keep it up applause. Roger Allison and Oliver Brave, talented audience extras. Let's hear it for them. Good job. Yes.
You ready, boss? All right. Ready? Indy? All right. Ready to come? Thank you. Alan, ready with effects?
I'll set every mic.
Thank you. Cameras ready?
Standing by.
Quiet on the set. Roll cameras.
Rolling. And speed.
Collins Dixie, 3 Charlie, the Desert Flight, take 1, mark.
Playback.
Action.
thing wandering out.
get shy on me now. Come on down here. Hi. And your names are? Jordan Jorge, everybody. Great. Well, let's step back here with Brian. We'll get you in position. Now, I'm going to divide the audience straight up the middle. Oh, you to my right. You're going to be cheering for Goliath here. Come on, let's hear for him. That was incredible. But you know what? I think this side over here could be a lot louder than that. You're all cheering for Bentley. Let them hear you. All right, now here's what's going to happen next. Goliath here's going to go first. He's going to lead through those holes to jump over our first human hurdle. Run through this tube, jump over our second human hurdle. Ring the bell at the end. Now this is a timed event. We got to cross it to 0. Both dogs are ready. Goliath team, you ready? All right, Goliath, go! There he goes, making swing through hole. Looking good. Cheer him on, guys. A little help. Through the tube. Let's make it hurdle. Then rings the bell. Nicely done, Goliath. Wow, look at that time. 5.84 seconds. That is fast. He can beat it. They're all wound up. All right, Bentley, and go! Get off the bench instead of go blitz. Come on, guys, give him a little help. Cheer him on. So sorry. Hey, let's just hope that was a dry run. After the first round, it's Goliath in the lead, 3 rounds here. Excellent work, fellas. Go ahead and stand up. I'll tell you what, if you'll step right over there with kicking Goliath, that's it. You're going to be back here with your buddy Bentley. Yeah, he can separate you too. All right, we're going to move on to our final round. It's our basket bonus round. Now what's going to happen here is each of our volunteers are going to be handed several colored tubes. Then they're going to one by one hand those tubes to the dogs, go over and place them in their basket. The dog with the most weight in the basket at the end of the round wins the round. I bet this team. Don't you guys give up hope yet. This round will put a total of 5 points. It means anybody can win. So let's hear for Bentley. They're getting quiet on me over there. Goliath team, you think you got it all wrapped up? All right, looks like both teams are ready. Both dogs are ready. Cheer them on and go. Here's Goliath. Let's do an excellent job. Bentley is lifting his hand. But now, wait, Thomas. Off the table with the French poodle. See that in the film. Goliath number 2, great. Number 3 on the way. Excellent job. Bentley's all making his move. Oh, move on his way. No. Bentley wins. Nice job. Thanks for work. Thank you very much. Excellent job. A big round of applause for my 2 volunteers. These guys did great. A round of applause for Goliath. And let's hear for our new champion, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Bentley. Thomas! What happened? I fell over. Quick, check him out.
Bentley, are you okay? No, Bentley! He's dead! Not funny, it's a good talk, you're dead.
Awfully hungry for a dead dog, isn't he? This is terrible. What are we going to do?
We need the emergency vest.
You guys, the emergency vest. Stack. Look at that.
You have a medical emergency on stage. 10-4, calling the emergency vet.
This is terrible. Good thing I've seen this show. I know exactly what to do. First, take his temperature. Give me a thermometer. And that's Thomas and Bentley.
Let's go behind the scenes with some of today's top animal actors as they go wild on the set.
I'm flying in today to help us showcase birds of film and TV. It's a little bird we recognize from the film Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. This here's our little buddy Gizmo. Now we train all our birds to fly just like that, from one point to another, or one person to another. To demonstrate this, I need the help of an adult volunteer. Someone here in the center section, please. Let's see, how this gentleman here in the red shirt, right there, gentlemen. Let's stand up one, please. I also need you to take out a prop. You take out a dollar bill for me. Great. Don't laugh, I'll explain. You see, we need the dollar bill because Gizmo here is another gentleman. He's also standing up there in the middle of a large group of strangers. They so done. Strange Gizmo recognizes the dollar bill. Now, when he sees it, he'll know exactly who to apply to. How we doing up there? Oh, there we go. Great. I'm going to ask the little guy to go ahead and sit down next to you for just a little bit. I don't want to distract Gizmo at all. Go ahead and fold your dollar in the opposite direction. Make a big square for me. That's it. Perfect. Put your right hand straight out your side so you can see it nice and level. See if Gizmo can find it. There he goes. He's off. Looking good. Excellent job, Gizmo.
building a bird in flight is extremely difficult. So for this, we're going to show you a little bit of Hollywood magic. Please welcome our stunt bird. It's our Scarlet Macaw, Ricky! Hi there, Ricky. Now off to my left, you'll notice a giant blue screen. Right next to it's a giant fan. Now the idea here is to suspend Ricky in a column of air in front of that blue screen by the wind generated by that fan. Now normally we would film that with a camera, such as the one located back in the stadium, and then key in the background over that blue screen using your computer. See a demonstration? You can look up that main screen right there. You'll see one of our other birds, Spider. Let's go ahead and show you how this works.
Talk about a show going to birds.
Forget about it. This next bit's really something to crow about.
Certain buckaroos who find animals good enough to be called fun. It's the Planet Funniest Animals. And now, Matt Gallup.
You know, we at Animal Planet Live, humor is no laughing matter. Except when it comes to these animals who do just about anything for a laugh.
Take this persistent pooch. He really sinks his teeth into his work ethic. And in 20. After years of research, scientists finally discovered why some dogs have flat faces. Hey buddy, mind if I take your picture? Looks like this guy's ready for a little batting practice. Here's the pitch. Whoa! He sent that one out to the cheap seats. Nice swing. Hey, anyone home? I'm locked out. Hello? Anyone? Hello? I said no pictures.
Female orangutan. Isn't she a beautiful girl? Yeah, at least for an orangutan, right? Yeah. Now, like most apes, she's very good at mimicking human behavior. So we're going to show you guys a few impersonations that we've been working on. Hey, there's no need to be embarrassed. You guys want to see these, right? All right, they love you already. You got nothing to worry about. All right. First one. This is one of my personal favorites, okay? You get the hair just right. You get the big smile. You got Don King. All right, not too bad. This one. Oh, there you go. All your rock and rollers, little Mick Jagger. And the final one for all the ladies of the Ricky Martin. Yeah, very nice, baby. Now, the other part of working with him, we have a good, solid working relationship. Isn't that right? Yes. And the foundation for that is trust. But seriously, trust is important, right? Yeah. So what she has to remember is I'm the funny guy. Okay, I got some great jokes. We're going to get to those in just a second. All right, wait a minute. Are you making songs? Yeah, well, that's rude. I need to do an apology. That wasn't funny. Oh, that's disgusting. Excuse me just a second. Let me get rid of that one. That's easy, man. Can you go pick that up? Hey, that's not... Ladies and gentlemen, very sorry.